Папин, это может хорошо. Папин, молодец.
Попадает Папин. Зашатало Харди.
Зашатало.
Но пришел в себя. Пришел в себя.
Отлично. Молодец.
Еще раз. Жестко.
Браво! Какой гол! Молодец,
Папин! Что за мужчина?
красава!
Так, здесь посторонние в ринге.
Друзья, вот это бой поищем! Ну посмотрите, что сегодня творится на бойцовском клубе!
There's another league that's going to be starting up, the GFL, and there's a wide array of names, very familiar names, a lot of names who have fought in the UFC that are there, and people are reacting in certain ways. A lot of really old retired fighters that are trying to get back in there and make. I mean, it's basically what it is. But what was your reaction to not only this new league starting? I know it's been teased for a couple of years, but we're actually seeing some of the roster. What did you think?
I actually don't know anything about it. I say this all the time. I welcome everybody. You know, listen, there's no barrier to entry to get into this sport. And, you know, I hear a lot of people saying that we don't do this right, we don't do that right. Come on in, everybody. Dive in.
Yeah, so some of the names mentioned: Tyron Woodley, Fabricio Verdum, Anthony Pettis, Junior Dos Santos, Luke Rockhold, Frank Mir, Arlovsky, Benson Henderson, Vanderlei Silva, Gegard Mousasi, and the list goes on and on. There's a lot of names like that, especially seeing like Vanderlei's name on there. It's probably the one that sticks out the most. What do you think when you hear that name as a guy who potentially could be fighting?
Fascinating. I'll believe it when I see it.
But how do you think he would fare in your weight class?
To be honest, I think he would knock out a lot of people. He is very good. I think he is very good. But in my defense, I think I would finish him because I'm not a striker, I'm a grappler. And if I get his back, I can finish him 100%. But if you try to strike against him, he is a solid striker. The fight against Max Holloway was just incredible. The guy is good. But to be honest too, I think he's very small for the division. I don't know, I think he should stay on the 45.
Maybe that's the move. You win and you say, hey Ilya, you want to come up? Let me welcome you to 155.
Easy money. I'm gonna show you 155.
Did you kind of see that going that way before you got
Yeah. My first main event was a big success. I feel like the whole card, you know what I mean, was very successful, you know what I mean, getting a lot of knockouts. I feel like, you know, my fight, you know, shouldn't be in stop, but, you know, it is what it is. You got to protect the fighters. But I feel like 2025, man, is definitely my year, and we definitely taking over, you know. With this being said, you know, this is on a 6-fight winning streak. You know, I got, you know, 8 knockouts, you know, within the UFC. I feel like I done enough to really kind of put myself in a position to kind of, you know, yet again, fight for that title. And even though I know that Shavkat is next, you know, blessed to that fight. But if anything happens where Shavkat or Bilal doesn't, you know, step up into the octagon, I'm willing to, you know, face them. So at the end of the day, man, we're going to keep this nice and short, bro. I'm definitely looking to take that throne, man, 2025, bro. So we out, baby. Thank you.
I don't give a